Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu once appeared to be at the very center of America's strategy against Iran. In the lead-up to the February 28th attack on Iran, Netanyahu was not just present in the White House Situation Room alongside President Donald Trump, but he was actively shaping the discussion. Netanyahu reportedly argued that a coordinated US-Israeli strike could potentially bring down the Islamic Republic itself. But within weeks, that confidence gave way to a very different reality. According to an exclusive report by the New York Times, Israel is finding itself sidelined by the Trump administration. Israeli defense officials say their leadership was largely left out of key ceasefire negotiations between Washington and Tehran. Instead of receiving direct updates from its closest allies, Israel reportedly had to depend on regional diplomatic contacts and intelligence monitoring inside Iran to piece together what was happening behind closed doors. In the conflict, a major turning point came after Iran moved to close the Strait of Hormuz, disrupting global oil markets and sharply driving up energy prices. Faced with mounting economic pressure, President Trump pushed for a ceasefire. The outcome left both sides claiming very different interpretations of the war. Well, Iran portrayed survival of itself as victory, whereas Israel failed to achieve the three central goals that Netanyahu had outlined at the beginning of the conflict: removing the Iranian regime, dismantling Iran's nuclear program, and eliminating its ballistic missile capability. Now, instead, reports suggest that recent American proposals have focused on temporary limitations to Iran's nuclear activities, potentially involving a suspension lasting up to 20 years, though even that timeline may have been shortened during negotiations. For some Israeli officials, the diplomatic sidelining has been especially frustrating because Israel carried out some of the conflict's most politically sensitive actions, including operations targeting senior Iranian leadership figures, while ultimately finding itself excluded from key negotiations. On March 5th, Israeli intelligence had proposed sending Kurdish fighters into Iran from Iraq and supported the plan by bombing targets in northwest Iran to help pave the way for such an invasion. Trump, after publicly supporting the idea, reversed himself after 2 days. He said that, "I don't want to see the Kurds get hurt or get killed." Now, a similar rift surfaced after Israel's March 18th strike on Iran's South Pass gas field and nearby oil facilities. An attack reportedly coordinated with Washington to pressure Tehran into accepting tougher ceasefire terms. But soon after, President Trump called for an end to further strikes. His response drew attention because he initially denied knowing about the attack and then criticized Israel's actions, later admitted that he had discussed the operation with Prime Minister Netanyahu. Netanyahu, meanwhile, insisted that Israel acted independently and said future attacks were paused at Trump's request.